Hey guys, this is Spartacus here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about skill-based matchmaking in Modern Warfare. This is a huge topic for the Call of Duty community, and how they're just so furious that skill-based matchmaking is in this game. I mean, seriously, if you go to Twitter and you go to like the Call of Duty account, and every tweet they put out, and you look at the replies at the tweet, all you ever see is people saying, remove skill-based matchmaking, skill-based matchmaking this, skill-based matchmaking that. Like, people just don't shut up about it, and how they just don't want it in this game, and it's understandable for good reason. I can see why people don't like skill-based matchmaking, but yes, SBMM does stand for skill-based matchmaking, in case you guys are wondering. And essentially what skill-based matchmaking is that when you get put into a multiplayer match, you're going to be put up against players of similar skill level as you. Now, depending on the type of algorithm they use for skill-based matchmaking, it depends on a certain factors, of course, depending on how they handle things, like maybe your win-lose ratio, your kill-death ratio, your score per minute. There's so many different factors that go into skill-based matchmaking depending on what kind of algorithm they use, I suppose. And of course, it's hard to say what type of matchmaking system they have here in Modern Warfare, but for the most part, people are just up in arms in the air, and they're just like they just hate skill-based matchmaking. That's all everyone's talking about. Now, it has been kind of proven that there is some sort of skill-based matchmaking here in Modern Warfare. Drifter made a video of this. If you guys would like to see his video on it, there will be a link in the description below. He did work with Exclusive Ace, so I'll give him credit as well for this kind of information that I'm going to be providing in this video. But you guys can go ahead and watch that. They go in depth on how the skill-based matchmaking system works in this game, and basically their conclusion is yes, there is like some sort of form of skill-based matchmaking. It's just very hard to prove. And one thing they notice is that it seems like like the game takes account for every of your previous 5 games. It'll put you against players from whatever your average skill level was in those last 5 games. And I've actually been seeing people reverse boost, and I've heard that if reverse boosting actually doesn't work, and it's funny because I still see people do it. Like, I remember playing shootouts 24/7, and I literally see my teammate killing himself by shooting himself or shooting his claymore right in front of him. It was just like, are you serious, dude? Like, it was kind of ridiculous, but it was kind of fun to watch too, just seeing people reverse boost. But anyway, yes, it does seem like there is some sort of skill-based matchmaking here in Modern Warfare, and people are mad about it, and for good reason. The good reason why people should be mad about this is because, for me personally, as someone I consider myself to be like an above average Call of Duty player. I'm no means a pro by any means, and I'm definitely not a noob at the Call of Duty series. I've been playing this for years now, and I definitely find myself to be an above average Call of Duty player. And for me personally, when I play Call of Duty, yes, I know I'm going to have games where I'm going to play like crap. I know I'm going to be using weapons like snipers, for example, and I expect to do poorly when I use a sniper or something like that. But when I use like an assault rifle, SMG, maybe even a light machine gun, I expect to do pretty good with those weapons, because those are kind of the weapons I use most of the time. And so for me, I actually do like to get into lobbies where I kick the ass of the enemy team. I mean, literally kick their fucking ass. And I apologize that I'm swearing, but seriously, I mean that. Like, Black Ops 4, there is definitely no skill-based matchmaking in Black Ops 4. I'm pretty sure people bitch and complained about skill-based matchmaking in that game, but I do not think there's skill-based matchmaking in Black Ops 4 by whatsoever, because, I mean, holy crap, I kick ass in Black Ops 4. Like, I do good. Like, when I try in Black Ops 4, I go off. Like, it's ridiculous. But here in Modern Warfare, I can't go off. I will probably never get myself a tactical nuke here in this game. I mean, I've never got a nuclear medal on Black Ops 4 either, but here in this game, I'm terrible. I'll be honest with you guys. When I first started playing this game, I'm like, holy crap, I am not good at this game at all. What's going on? Like, I was good at Black Ops 4, but this game, I am not good at all. And I am getting better. Don't get me wrong. I'm definitely getting a lot better at the game. And of course, it does play a lot differently than Black Ops 4, but still, like, I just can't win gunfights. Like, it's just, there's just something there that's just stopping me from being good. And perhaps it is skill-based matchmaking. Perhaps that's the reason why I'm not doing that great, is because I'm actually going up against players who are just as good as me, right? So I don't know, you guys. It is a little frustrating, because of course we like to have those games where we go off, where we can completely just kick the other team's butt, but that isn't the case in this game. It feels like it doesn't feel like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've had games in Modern Warfare where I've done pretty well. Like, I've actually done like really well. Like, I went like 30-3 or something like that. I think that was like a free-for-all match I had. I went 30-3 or 30-2 or something like that. But I feel like I do have those games sometimes, but most of the time, like 95% of the time, that doesn't really happen. And you look at some live streamers, YouTubers, whatever you want to call them, like Noah J456. He is good at this game. When I watch his live streams, when I watch his videos of him playing Modern Warfare, he is so good. Like, it's incredible how good he is, because I know he plays the multiplayer for Call of Duty games, but I've never seen him play the multiplayer this much before, which is quite interesting. And I guess, like, for some reason, this game just clicks with him, and I see him get tactical nukes just left and right. Of course, yes, he is using that, like, snake shot pistol, which is completely overpowered. Keep in mind, I mean, holy crap, I don't even have that revolver thing, Magnum, whatever you want to call it, leveled up yet, and I don't even have that type of ammunition. But if you have snake shot ammo for that dang gun, holy crap, that thing is powerful. But anyway, the point is, like, there's people who are just naturally good at this game, and there's people who are naturally not. And, you know, skill-based matchmaking, think of it as a good thing, you know, because the next Call of Duty game probably won't have skill-based matchmaking. Of course, the developers aren't going to say anything to us. Like, they're not going to tell us any details if there's skill-based matchmaking in this game or not. I mean, they never have in any of the years of Call of Duty that people bitch and complain. I mean, this is one of those few years where people are, like, complaining a lot about skill-based matchmaking compared to previous years, like Black Ops 4, the people didn't complain about it. World War II, some people complained a little bit about it. I remember Advanced Warfare, people were being really upset how there's skill-based matchmaking in that game, so people were like convinced it's in the game, though I don't think it was ever proven that it was. So yeah, every year this like topic always comes up about skill-based matchmaking, but this year it seems pretty big, and a lot of people tend to seem to like, they're just like 100% mindset in that the skill-based matchmaking in this game, and they're blaming that because that's the reason why they're not being able to have fun and enjoy the game and be able to kick ass. Now, here's the good thing. Here's the good thing about skill-based matchmaking. If you are always playing up against players who are of similar skill level of you, or even people who are better than you, this is actually going to be a good thing. If you can figure out how to actually beat your own self, how would you do it, right? How would you beat your own self at this game? And having that mindset will make you a better player. Yes, the problem is then maybe you'll actually go up against players of better skill level later on, right? That's also kind of an issue with skill-based matchmaking. But with the next Call of Duty game, with that mindset from this game, you're probably going to be able to do really good in the next Call of Duty game. Just think of it that way. Or maybe when you go back and play older CODs, you'll be even better at those, but that doesn't really mean anything considering nobody really goes back and play the older Call of Duty games. They usually stick with the current Call of Duty title. That's just normally how it works with the Call of Duty series. And so, yeah, you know, think of it as a good thing, you know. Think of it as a good thing, and that in future Call of Duty games, you're actually going to be a better player. Now, Fortnite's actually having a similar issue. I don't really follow Fortnite that much, but from what I've noticed, there actually is skill-based matchmaking in Fortnite. It's actually been confirmed that it is in the game, and people just absolutely hate it. Like, they seriously hate it so much, and it's quite interesting seeing how skill-based matchmaking is not only affected in Call of Duty, but in Fortnite and other multiplayer games as well. I'm not sure if Apex Legends has it at all, but yeah, I think it's quite interesting how multiplayer games are doing that, and I think it's because really there aren't any casual gamer anymore. I mean, there's definitely lots of casual gamers out there, don't get me wrong, but gaming has grown huge, right? Gaming is getting bigger and bigger, and there's just not as much casual players as there used to be, it seems like. And anyway, that's just my personal opinion. And skill-based matchmaking, yes, I do wish it wasn't here in Modern Warfare, but there could be other factors at play to why we aren't very good at this game, like the leaning, the camping, the time to kill, or maybe the map layouts. I mean, there's a lot of other factors in this game that might show why we're not doing as good, and we don't necessarily have to blame skill-based matchmaking, and that's kind of the point I'm trying to make in this video. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you think there's skill-based matchmaking in this game, well, I mean, I'm sure we all think there is, but let me know your thoughts about skill-based matchmaking here in Modern Warfare, and I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, and I'll reply to any of you guys if you have any questions as well, because I see all the comments on my channel at any time of the day. So make sure you guys go ahead and comment down below, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more Call of Duty videos in the future, and I shall catch you guys later.